Welcome to Just Wanna Quilt, a research podcast coming out of Tulane University Law School, where we explore all kinds of things, stories about quilting, tools, field trips, maybe some famous quilters stop by, and, of course, a little bit of copyright thrown in just for fun. I'm Elizabeth Townsend Guard. I'm a law professor, and I just want to quilt. Hi, so this is a recap for week 7. I'm psyched that we are at week 7. We're actually at week 8, so that we're doing the recap on Monday because it was a little bit hectic over the weekend. So week 7 was our giveaway week, and we used the Stencil Company as the company to help us figure out how to do a giveaway. So the whole week was devoted to the Stencil Company and the giveaway. We had 3 generations of Stencil Company people on: Hollis, Cynthia, and Asta. Hollis, the grandfather, Cynthia, the daughter, and Asta, the granddaughter, and I just find them super delightful. I really like them. They also donated $50 worth of stencils, which actually is quite a bit for stencils. And then we used Gleam.io to run our first giveaway. I still have to do the winner thing, which I'll do very shortly, and I'll tape what we do. How do we figure that out? We had 81 people enter our, these are our numbers. We had 81 people enter our contest, which is super great. Over 100 of you visited the Stencil Company. How cool is that? Their website. That means that you clicked more than once and went a couple of times. 113 did the daily bonus entry. 29, that was a little more challenging, visited us on the quilt, on our Just Wanna Quilt Facebook page, although you came from there, so that was kind of weird. And then 11 left comments, so that's pretty good. The comment thing was a little hard to do. So I think that's a great success. If we had 80 people enter our contest, and we have 240 people, how many are we up to? Let's take a look and see. We have 264. So what's that percentage? Hold on. I'm not sure. So that's really good. So maybe a little less than a quarter. No, a third? I don't know. About a third of you. So a third of us participated, which is great. That's a good participation. That's a lot better than the odds I'm seeing around. Which is amazing. We also had conversations about what it is. What are we doing here? Do we want giveaways? Do we not want giveaways? Some of you said that you didn't want giveaways, that you just like the space, that a giveaway isn't what you want. Others liked the giveaways. Others participated, like Marmy, who understood why we were doing the giveaway, which was really experimental and sort of almost like a exercise to build up our quilting army powers. So I don't know. I mean, we have the opportunity if we want to do giveaways. There are companies that want to give us stuff. We could also do kind of modified giveaways if we want, which would be we use the giveaway software for presents. So we don't advertise it. We don't push it really hard, but just I can put something up and then people who are interested would enter. So we could think about doing it that way. We also could still continue to build our army muscles of, can we get 100% participation or close to that, so that when there's something important that we want to do, we've built our army. I don't know. These are a lot of conversations and questions we got to think through. So that's one thing that happened. The other thing that happened is Abby Glassenberg did a story about our project, which bumped us in the numbers for our podcast, which was amazing to see. Let's take a look at the numbers. Let's see where we are on those. Hold on just a sec. So the day that Abby's story came out, we had 480 on-demand plays and 2,700 downloads. It was incredible. So far, our numbers are looking good. Our likes are up a little bit. We have 1,200 followers, over 1,200 followers. We have almost 13,000 downloads. We have from just the website, from Spreaker's website, people listening, about 2,000 total plays through the website. And we have, this one I'm not understanding, is TTSL, the total time spent listening accrued through Spreaker's website, listening apps, customized mobile apps, iHeartRadio, and embedded players. The number does not take into account downloads or plays made through third-party apps. And that's at 8,300, almost 8,400 hours. So, we're growing. We really are growing. We've had almost 2,000 plays, and plays are the total amount accrued through Spreaker's website, as I think I've already said. And it's just amazing. We're growing. We really are growing. 12,000, almost 13,000 downloads in 7 weeks. It's really good. So we're small, but we're mighty, and we're growing. Are you curious about the other stuff? Let me see. I'll look at iTunes and see what we can know from iTunes. Hold on just a sec. iTunes. So iTunes is a little weird because it's got, like, if you put in quilt, you can kind of see, like, we go up and down on iTunes. So right now, there's some weird stuff that's not really quilting. So they get sort of thrown into if you put quilt in. The first is Alex Anderson's quilt, then Sit and Sew, then Off Kilter Quilt, and then us. So we're like fourth in line. Sometimes we're third in line. Sometimes and right now we're not in the top 10, but we usually are in the top 10 on episodes. And when we are in the top 10, our let's see. We're down. But we haven't played anything since for a while. So, but ours are there. Sit and Sew is dominating right now, and Off Kilter Quilt. They've both been around a really long time, but we are getting there. And usually we get a bump on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and we're usually in the top 3 at that point. So that's good. What else? We were. There's got to be other news. Oh, we had, we have some other things going on that I'll tell you about once it's solidified. But I really just appreciate how the Quilting Army is developing. I really see us as trying to understand. Well, let me back up. Somebody had asked me sort of what the project is about, and I think that the project is about trying to understand the quilting industry. In every aspect. And we're going to, once we get through this gargantuan conference at Tulane on April 6th and 7th, start to really think about what we want to do with this project. I have a lot of ideas, and I want a lot of people involved, if you're interested, to head up different projects. Some projects are about research. Some projects are about getting to the guilds. Some are about figuring out how to help quilt entrepreneurs. There are a lot of you out there to understand the business side or the strategies of being a quilt entrepreneur. So I would love to do some of that. We also are going to be doing projects and thinking through what kind of project we want to do. I don't know. We'll just see. But the giveaways really are about, well, first giving away something, but trying to see how we can be an influence. If we can get 100 people to go to Stencil Company, if we can get 500 people to go to Stencil Company, that becomes a sort of a power in itself. And so I really do appreciate you being part of the giveaways, because again, we're trying to figure out how do we build, how in this world, whether it's quilting or whether it's your own personal brand, how do you build a following that is a force to be reckoned with? And that's what we're trying to do. Mostly just to do it, but also then maybe we can, do things with our power. So this week we're going to do some episodes on just our right. We're kind of backed up. We have a bunch of episodes that haven't aired yet. So we are doing episodes this week that are focused a lot on our Quilting Army community and tools or small quilt entrepreneurs. Hold on just a sec. I'll get to the schedule. So I spend a lot of time on the website. I don't know if you guys do or not, because I haven't checked those stats. But this week we have Haley Foster Gray, who is a quilter. She is part of our Facebook army, our Quilting Army. She is like so fun. She does. I just really enjoyed her. Episode Tuesday, I'm not sure who we're doing. I'm waiting for people to respond back to their episodes, so I'll put in one for Tuesday. Jana Thomas of Block Lock comes. That's a tool that is really cool and interesting that I heard about in a quilting group, and we had them on. It helps you have more precise piecing blocks. Raymond Houston, who is a quilter and came to us from Seth Hackler, he joins us on Thursday to talk about his quilting life. And then Ann Bartow, who is a friend and a law professor, starts to talk to us a little bit about her perspective on intellectual property. She is not a quilter, but she focuses on intellectual property and gender. And traditional knowledge, so communities that do things together. So she is coming on Friday. So that's what we're doing. Also, we will announce the giveaway winner. I'm going to do a little video as we figure out how to do it soon. So probably today we will announce that winner. But I just wanted to quickly say hi. We are figuring out what our next step is in terms of the Quilting Army. I'm waiting to hear back from an email. If it comes through, then I will announce and tell you what I need, which is going to be awesome. So that's what I know. Thanks for listening. I have so much fun with this project. It's just the best. Keep connecting. Keep signing up for being interviewed. Keep suggesting people. Our next big project is getting ready for Paducah, which is at the end of the month. If you're going to Paducah, let me know, because we are going to figure out how to meet up. We have an Airbnb house that we rented, so that will be good. I don't know. And then after that, summer begins. So we will have lots of things going on, and I cannot wait to figure out what you all want to do and how we can move this project along to better understand why we all just want to quilt. So this is Elizabeth Townsend Guard. You've been listening to Just Wanna Quilt, a research podcast coming out of Tulane University Law School. We want to hear from you. Join our army, our quilting army. Go to our Facebook page. Suggest people to be interviewed. Suggest yourself to be interviewed. We are excited to hear from you. But most importantly, I hope you get a chance to quilt today.